3 upcoming celestial events in order to spark an interest in astronomy. The night sky, as all can see, is beautiful, but it can also be used for navigation and to appease scientific curiosity. I am going to inform you of these 3 events in order to possibly prompt you to express this interest through your own astronomical observations. I myself am an amateur astronomer and a new member of Sierra College's Astronomy Club. Now, some of you might wonder how exactly this is important unless you wish to navigate at night in an area like the forest or sea. But I have an anecdote for you, and we have a recent news story about a pilot doing a cross-Atlantic flight who, upon suddenly waking up, sees a bright light in the sky and assumes it's an incoming plane. He nosedives. All the sleeping passengers are thrown about the cabin. A few hit their heads on the ceiling because it's that abrupt of a turn. I'm sure that the passengers at that point would appreciate if the pilot had realized that that bright object in the sky was not an incoming plane, but was in fact Venus, and therefore had more astronomical knowledge. So I'm going to inform you of 3 upcoming celestial events, and they are ordered chronologically, first being the closest, but they are also ordered by the rarity of events, coincidentally. And so the first is the most common, and the last is the least common. Okay, so the first event is called the Lyrid meteor shower. Tomorrow night, you'll be able to see near the constellation Lyra up to 20 meteors an hour. A meteor shower is the debris from space burning up in the atmosphere, and that's what we call shooting stars. This particular meteor shower is formed by the debris trail of the Thatcher comet. And next month, on May 20th, we'll see a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse. A total solar eclipse is when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, and when the moon is close enough to us that it appears large enough in the night sky, we see that it completely encompasses the sun and blocks it out completely. This is going to be most viewable, fortunately for us, in Northern California and Southern Oregon. And now the last event is the most rare. It occurs on June 5th and also on June 6th. It is called the transit of Venus, and it is when we can visually see the planet Venus passing in front of the sun. This only happens in order of once a century, a little bit less than that actually, based on the math behind it. They occur in pairs of 2, 8 years apart, but these pairs are separated by 105 or 122 years. In the past, scientists have used this transit to determine the length between the sun and the Earth, and that will happen during the observation in the 1830s. This will be most visible at sundown, June 5th, when the sun is lowest in the sky. You'll be able to briefly see Venus pass along the horizon. Now, this picture is of the 2010 Lyrid meteor shower. As you can see, they have a quite large frequency of meteors. And we also have a total solar eclipse in this image. And this is from the 2004 transit of Venus. Like I said, they happen in pairs, 8 years apart. I've chosen these images because although they aren't exactly what you'll be able to see in the night sky, or during the sky, they do show the wonder and beauty of these astronomical events. And so I wanted to, I've described these 3 events, and I really hope that if you have this latent interest in astronomy, that these prompt you to express an interest and practice your own local astronomy.